live on a Saturn day. Push it to the limits. I'm pushing them. What's up, everybody? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil, messenger of God, child of God, the Lilith, reincarnated on a Saturday. In order to keep up with me, you wanted to see what I posted on my community page, plus the video I did late last night. Was good. I heard this like, you ain't right. The fuck I'm not. The fuck I'm not. So they're mad at me because I posted pictures of their ladies. What was the point of that? Well, did you catch the point in the video? The point that I've been saying since the beginning about you and your karmics. These are called karmics, a person of karma. The point is that I don't fuck with you because you fuck with people like this. Okay. Let's break this down here. This is a person that you linked up with when you were weak, lonely, codependent, isolated, and in need and desperation, in need of attention. However many years ago, that's where you found this person, or where this first person found you. You built on a relationship because somebody was attracted to your weakness. You weren't standing tall at the top of your career and, you know what I mean, making rational choices for your, for your life. You came from a hurt place, a lonely place, an isolated place, a codependent place where you just wanted somebody. Okay. And you kept yourself in that vibration with this person all these years. That person was your codependent, weak, attention-seeking, desperate energy too. That's what brought you guys together. Confirmation. That's what keeps you guys down. Going back to it, and it's simplistic, and it's hurtful to you, and it's your choice in life. If you can't talk, if I tell you that I will have nothing to do with you while you are doing with them, then that's your choice. Your choice is to choose your pride and loyalty over your growth and expansion. I don't care. It's simplistic. You're going to be mad at me because I won't accept them? I did accept them. Or are you going to be mad at them because they won't accept me? Is this all my fault? No, it's yours. It's not mine or theirs. It's yours. You're the controller of this shit. And when I put up a fucking boundary, that's what that means. Anybody that fucks around in these kind of departments do not have access to me. You don't get to be mad at me because you're unworthy. If you want access to me, then you got to do what's right. In the essence, leave that's no longer serving you. So look at it this way, like I do. You're never going to leave these bunk-ass broads, which means you're never going to be anything better, which means me and you are never going to do anything together. It's not a package deal. It's a ball and chain. You can't break free from this ball and chain for your own evolution and growth, your own healing and success. And tell me they don't hold you down when I just said that. The only reason Bobby can't talk to me is because of his bunk-ass wife. The only reason that any of you can't talk to me is because of your bunk-ass girls and your bunk-ass friends and your bunk-ass family. They are holding you back, or your loyalty to bunk-ass people. Royce is done. His growth, evolution, expansion, healing is done. He's an old man, 1 foot in the motherfucking grave. He will not experience any more joy, adventure, zest. He will have nothing more to experience in this life. He's done. Same with Kanye. Same with Russ. All of them. Why are you done? Because you settled for less. It's not about choosing me over them. It's about choosing yourself over them. If these people loved you, they would let you, but they don't. They want you to stay exactly how you are, broken and weak and insecure and needy and fucking clingy and jeez, I mean, like, everything that's wrong with you. They love those flaws. They can play off those flaws. As long as you're not self-confident, ambitious, adventurous, driven, you know what I mean, independent, you're easily manipulated by their pussy. And that goes back to these bitches. As long as you ain't got nothing going for you, you ain't going nowhere. They own you, bitch. They own you. But vice versa. This is possession at its best. Neither of you have the willpower, courage, or even reasoning to want anything better than what you have. You settled at such a young age, too. You're like, this is good as I get. This person, this weak individual is going to make me happy for the rest of my life. You wonder why God told me no on all these guys. No, it's a no. They sure the fuck cannot make you happy in this life. But you could with them because their fucking needs and their excitements and their desires are so minimal. So minuscule. Surface, dude. Fucking surface. There's no necessary depth needed in any of these relationships. Not at all. There's no feelings or conversations of any kind of depth. They're talking about the shit that's happening day to day. They're mundane. You know what I mean? The fucking trip to the fucking store and shit. True story. Anyways, going back to it, it's like, you know, you ain't right. I'm not fucking wrong, bro. That's an old version of you that you're holding on to. It's like, what are we supposed to all do? Just leave our wives? You're supposed to fucking go on that healing journey, bro. Then you decide, you and God decide what to do about your wives. But you can't bring your fucking wife and girlfriend and children and mother and best friends and everything to fucking spiritual boot camp. You can't even leave home to go to spiritual boot camp. Do you understand what I mean? Because of the jealousies. You think those bitches are going to let you talk to me the way I talk about your bitches? And that's where it stands. Can you say shit, Nika? You can't either. You're supposed to stand behind that bitch and back that bitch up, knowing damn well she ain't got two legs to stand on. She's on her fucking knees right now. That's your choice, bro. That's your broad. That's your problem, bro. What's your problem? Why aren't you growing up? Why aren't you a man? Why aren't you useful to civilization or to the, you know what I mean, to the communities? Why don't you stand in your power and authority? Because you don't. You stand behind this bitch, bro. And that for you, Marshall, that goes for all your fucking bitch-ass fucking homies, too. You stand behind these bitch-ass people, bro. That's it. We drew a line in the sand and said, come over here if you want to live. And you guys grabbed on super fucking tight, as tight as you could, to your fucking loved ones and shit. The very ones that you don't feel love from. The whole reason you have to go to therapy is to talk about these people in your lives, correct? These people are the ones you're going to therapy and all that stuff is about. It's not about me. You're not talking to your therapist about me. You're talking to him about your girlfriends, your wives, your children, your mother, and all of these things that you can't talk to your girlfriends, your wives, and your mothers about. You're paying for a friend. Someone to listen and care about your feelings. Because they can't, and you can't have these conversations with these bitches because they don't have any depth. And God forbid you say something that's going to be, you know, sensitive to the fact that your needs and your fucking feelings should be validated and important. You don't have that in your home. You got to go outside of your home and have a whole total stranger tell you you're important and how to walk in your importance and how to run your life. But you're not. You're getting run by your wife. Nah, bro. That's not how spiritual boot camp works. You say goodbye and you go and you find God. And faith and fucking trust comes into play. When a man leaves his family and goes to join, you know what I mean, the military, his family has to put their trust and faith in God and vice versa. So he can go train to be the warrior that God needs him to be. Like, are you serious right now? You are. And it's because you're fearful. All of you are. That shows that there is no actual structure to your relationship. They're scared to death to let you out their fucking vision, to let you out of their sights. They are terrified of what might become of you if you came over here and became spiritual. Why? Because they know that they'd be useless to you. So they'll do everything to keep your time and keep you very happy and occupied, manipulate all of this. That's good and all. The days become the weeks become the years. Here we are 3 years later, and none of you have grown up or progressed, with no intention to do so because of the same mentality. Look at where your mind is. When you see those pictures, you're like, fuck me? I mean, I know you want to, but in the essence, fuck me? Why are you mad at me? I'm the one living that life, that mentality that you can't seem to grasp because you're holding on to low vibrational fucking grass. You're holding on to the dirt. It's just simplistic, bro. You can't detach, not for a minute, not for an hour, not for at all. All for one and one for all. Altogether, you will fall. If somebody doesn't rise up out of this and teach the community, teach the group, change the family dynamics, if there's not one in your whole pack that catches some healing like this and starts spreading the word, you all just fucking crumble and die. You're another wasted civilization that meant nothing. Another fucking, another name on the family tree that died. They lived, they died. They had children, they died. What's your legacy? You swear like we're going to listen to your garbage music when you're gone. You swear, Lewis, like anybody, like new fucking race car drivers aren't going to overshoot you and we're going to praise you forever. You swear like time doesn't just disappear. Your works don't just disappear in time. You didn't do anything to change people, to make an impact. You really didn't. When Kanye's dead, they'll talk about all the crap that he did right before he died. They won't talk about the old Kanye. They'll talk about Ye and what a pain in the ass Ye was. You know what I mean? When Marshall dies, what are we going to do? We're going to play his shit songs? What the fuck? The music will die with him. They pay respect to him because he's still alive. But in the essence, it was all negative. It was all fucking hateful. It was all fucking vengeful. It was all angry. You know what I mean? That's it. Even I'm Not Afraid is talking about him trying to overcome drugs and alcohol, but then you look at it and he hangs out with a bunch of fucking, a bunch of people on drugs and sells alcohol. How is that even, how do you, going back to his daughter, all three of his daughters drinking. How does that work, dude? They watch you lose your life and shit and they're like, oh, you know what I mean? You didn't do anything, bro. You barely made it through life. And it's you know what I mean? When it comes down to it and there's, you must leave these people if you want to be part of our community. You're like, never mind. I'm just going to go hold on to these people. And I sit here on the other side of the gates of heaven, looking down at you, watching you burn and suffer in your feelings and in all of this destruction. And it's a free will choice. You can't make the sacrifice, dude. You can't make it sacred. You can't give this up for God. You won't give up anything for God. In essence, you didn't give up drugs and alcohol, bro. They took your life and now, you know what I mean? You love it. You went on a fucking stage, accepted an award, and told your daughter how much you loved them. A real recovering addict will tell you, no, I fucking hated it. I wanted to stop. I didn't want to be part of it. I didn't think it was cool. I had no control. You go up there talking about, licking your lips and shit. I fucking miss it so much. I loved it. What's wrong with you, bro? No wonder you're out here still pushing it, making songs about it, and hanging out with people that are fucking getting high in your studio, bro. You let people come into your house with drugs. And that's it. It's you didn't recover from shit, bro. Here comes that. It's April, right? You're going to share your 27th coin? That's delusional. How are you going to share that coin when you're over there at the weed man's store with your fucking feet popped up? You're over there selling pop cans of gin and juice and shit, bro. Come on. You want somebody to believe this bullshit, dude. Going back to it, nah, we're never going to talk, and that's because of you and where you stand. Stand over there. Stand behind your people, bro. Or in front of them, or whatever the case may be. But you stay there, bro. You didn't stand apart. You didn't step over the line. You didn't come and fucking be part of the, you know what I mean? And that's it. What do you want me to say, bro? You think you're going to get it half-ass? You're going to half-ass get this shit? You're going to get half your ass up your ass. You can't serve two gods. You could go to church and you could do all this and you can believe in their idea of God, but their idea is going to tell you, and you're going to feel it, that you're not living right. You know you're not living right by God. You have a wicked mind, bro, and a wicked heart, full of pride, envy, lust, greed, coveting, fucking wrath, discord, all of that, hatred, judgment. You're mad at me, but you should be mad at yourself. I would be. I'd do something about it. I wouldn't sit there and not, you know what I mean? I'm not letting another person stop me from greatness. And that's where it comes down to. If I wake up in the middle of the night and God says we gotta go, I'm not fucking fighting you. That'll be the end of wherever, that moment. I will never forgive that moment, bro. Never. And that's what it is, too. It's like, I serve God, not you. Not nobody, bro. Not fucking nobody, bro. You serve your wife and children and do it well. But you're just a servant to other people. Your life has no actual fucking existence, Adams. The Adams and the Eves. You're the actual children of God that we have to walk out. You're not a follower, you're a fucking leader. You need to be protected. You need to be fucking shown the way so you can show your family, because you're not going to show them the way. You don't have the training. You just don't have it. It's not in you guys. And that's where it stands. It's like, that's where I was yesterday. It's like, you're not going to get this. You're not going to ever get this, bro. Why? Because of your attachments to, your belief systems and shit. Something so simplistic. So simplistic, bro. Where you put your wives above God. I'm not God, bro. I offered to heal you. I'm the messenger of God. I'm not God. I am his goddess, for sure. But you put your, you know what I mean? You put your families and your wives and all of this shit, your friends, above yourself and above your, you know what I mean? Your spirituality, your growth, your happiness, your feelings, everything. You put others above you. So in essence, who gives a fuck what happens to you? You don't. It's the blind leading the blind. I've seen many, you know what I mean? There's like, I guess you're just, you know what I mean? That's just how it is. That's really how it is. It's like, I will never leave them. I'm not going to turn against them. I'm not going to do any, like your loyalties. And if we're not talking about your wives, we can talk about fucking Marshall and his inability to walk away from fucking 60-year-old fucking rappers. His is even, it's like, are they fucking you? What's the deal here? Why can't you walk away from these people and come fucking have a relationship with God? I can't even begin to understand why that's so hard for you guys. I mean, other than the fact that you see what he's done with me, but that's my karma. In the essence of how you're going to develop this relationship, you can't do it on your own. If you could have done it on your own, you'd be where I am. I give you everything. That's what I mean. It's like, I've shown you everything of how to do this, but you can't do it on your own. It's very simple. You can't do this on your own, and that's why God won't let me stop. None of you can do this on your own. You're not me. And I didn't do it on my own. I had God. You don't have God. You don't hear the spirits. You don't know any of that. You don't have a conscience, bro. You know what I mean? You don't have like an inner voice of a truth. And that's where I'm like needed, but at the same time it's like, well, as I look at it, it's like, what's standing between your greatness and everything else? Them. You settled for an idea that your life ended with these people and that your attachment to these people. As much as Russ, dude, Russ is locked in on this one, bro. He's fucked up, bro. He'll wake up when he's 40 and be like, oh, fuck, what did I do? Fucked it all off on one little 25-year-old girl who's probably going to leave you for another rapper. I mean, karma is karma is karma. Karma, if you don't think this girl's going to end up fucking you over, you're stupid. How many girls did you fuck over, bro? How many girls did you fuck over, bro? She got dude, I promise you, it's coming. There's nothing you can do about it, bro. It's karma, bro. You can marry her and she's still gonna be fucking your friends, bro. It's karma, bro. Everything you ever did, bro, is gonna come back to get you. How you treated other women is how you're gonna be treated when you're in that position, dude. As above, so below. You shall reap what you sow. Nate did what was right. Marion fucking Bridge. But how did this happen? How did Logic end up with these? How did fucking Bobby end up with? How did you guys end up with these bitches, bro? Because you was weak, bro. A million bitches wanted your dick all the time. And you were at a weak moment and you let the weakest bitch in, bro. And you married him. And you had kids with them. And you want to act like they were fucking queens, bro. Were you a king when you approached this woman? Nah, bro. You were all fucked up, bro, and they loved that. They accepted you as trash. Because it wasn't you they accepted, dude. They accepted they accepted your fucking fame. Your status, bro. You were trash. Even Bobby, he'll tell you, dude, she stuck by my side when I was going through this, that, and the other. That's Royce's fucking strong story. She stuck by my side while I was drinking and cheating. She sucked your dick while other bitches sucked your dick, and we're supposed to be proud of this bitch? That's desperate, bro. She was desperate. She was not giving up her rapper. She'll let you do whatever, R. Kelly. Same with fucking Jonica. Whatever you like, bro. Whatever you guys want. They're not giving you up. Because they can't get anything better. And that's the same mentality you have with these fucking basic broads, bro. You think it's loyalty. Why? It's codependency, bro. You needed attention. And you let one person give it to you, and that was it. But how many people were trying to give you attention? Russ could have had anyone. Marshall still could have anyone. All of you could. But not in your situation. You think women don't still want Logic? That Logic couldn't have another life? He's settling for the life he is. He's getting comfortable in it. He's made it his life. Well, this is what it is. Logic, you're a liar, bro. You put on that video last night to Conan. You're like, I'm all about my children right now. Wife and children. Bullshit, bro. There's no way you made a movie in less than 2 years and was all about your children. Plus an album, plus a podcast, plus all of this. There's no fucking way, you fucking liar. Bridge Fitz shares videos all motherfucking day of her children. And he is nowhere in that picture, bro. He's nowhere in the fucking room. He's not in the house. He's not going to the stores. He's not at the beach. He has to be at the birthday party. He's in the house at all times. Russ and Jonica live in the same fucking house. It's only them and the dogs. But yet they're never in the same place at the same time. You've just made this a fucking lifestyle, bro. You just accept that this is what it is, bro. You have no desire for anything better. You don't inspire to be anything better. You accept that this is what God wanted for you. He wanted you to be a boring ass fucking husband and daddy. What the fuck are you, Royce? And how interactive are you with all your girls? Do you take your girls out? Do you teach them how to, you know what I mean? Anything? All of you are, dude. You guys pretend, bro. You're a bunch of pretend hoes, bro. You think that, this checks the box. You made these women, you know what I mean? Queens and mothers and and all this shit. Go look at the pictures, bro. A picture says 1,000 words, and I just picked all of them random pictures. Shall we scroll through their Instagrams and see? And then you have the ones, like, I'm thinking, like, wow, they don't have friends. They don't have lives. Their lives are servitude to you, and vice versa. Who is the Eve? Who is the Eve in this? I wonder why looking at your relationships make me disgusted and not want one. Again, I'm Lilith, and I stand for equality, and I stand for the fact that, God and Goddess, not Eve and Evie. Like, what the fuck? In the essence, if you men were leading your women, you're leading them into nothing. And when you're gone, all they'll have is the money that you made. They'll still have no skills, no nothing. They'll look for another person to fill the bed. That's it. And most won't, because they're so old and used and beat up that nobody will want them. They'll just give up. I lost the love of my life. Did you really? Were you guys? There's not a picture on either of your profiles that says that you guys are in love. You can write all these goofy ass love songs, but actions speak louder than words. And you guys, this is not a relationship I want. This is not a relationship I'd want my children to have. This is stupid, bro. I'm looking at, even Bridge is like probably all about that, QVC, you know what I mean? Fucking mommy me type life and shit. Write a book about how great it is to be a fucking mother. Where's her fucking husband? What's he doing? Again, he's like you guys. He's a rapper. He sits around with a pen and paper and some headphones. He could do that anywhere. At any time. Anywhere. So it's not like he's at the office. He's working on merch. What the fuck? That goes back to all of you. You don't have an actual physical job location where you have to tend to. So you just sit around in the space of it, and that's what your relationships have been like. Or then you have the opposite, where you're like, the ones that do have jobs are just, c'est la vie, laters. You know what I mean? And that's it. And then you come back and just, I guess, what? I just feel like I know with all certainty that God wanted more for us than the lives that you've accepted, you've settled for. I believe that each of the persons I spoke of were made of greatness and could do great things, much greater than tending to flocks, their own useless flocks at that. If you can't teach a stranger off the street to be a good person, then what makes me think that you can teach the people around you to be a good person? They're just along for the ride. Your kids have no choice. Your wife has no choice. Your family, they have no choice. They have to support you and hope that everything works because all hopes lie within you. It's a huge power and dependency thing. And it's like, in all of this, you play God and there's no God. There's no God in between in any of your relationships. And the point is to leave these relationships and come find God. He asked Jesus to do it. He asked all of us to do it. To walk away from, you know what I mean? To walk away from everything we know and come find him. Only to come back to what we do know with him. Bring him back into our life, into our world. Where we work with him now and we're not working by ourselves anymore. We bring God back to our families. We bring God back to our communities. We go and find God and we bring him. We bring him everywhere we go. We are now his light. We show people, you know what I mean? We give people faith and hope. And, you know what I mean? We make them feel safe and protected and provided for. We show them that God loves them because of our journey of bringing God into us and sharing it with them. And that's it. It's not a journey, you know what I mean? Pack up the whole family, we're going to go find God. Woman, stay here. I need to go speak with the gods. Or, if you're a woman like me, hey, bro, I got to go find God. You're not my God. You're not my dad. I need to go find God. I need God in my life. There should be no problem with that when you turn to someone and say, I need God in my life. I need to take a little trip with God. Oh, wait, well, I'm coming with you. Well, what about, oh, you're going to go talk to that bitch, aren't you? In the essence, though, you can't use that term because you're not seeking God. You're seeking all things of this world. And that's where it hit me yesterday, and that was the huge ego death, is we're done. There was never even a start because there's nowhere to start with you. It's a replay. It's Groundhog's Day. But there are others that can, you know what I mean? The new generation that are not so attached, that are not so stuck, that haven't had children and jobs and are fucking addicted to a way of life, are you know, the new generation are going to be interested in a new way of life. And that's what they're constantly doing. They're innovators, they're explorers, they're pioneers, bro. They're changing the world, and they'll be ready for this. You know what I mean? You know, bro, you're content with dying the way things are. You love the way things are, and you hate change, and you don't want to see anything better. Whereas, you know, the younger generation thinks that the way things are is stupid, and they can't wait to get out and change the world. When you say it like that, it's like maybe I was before my time. No, because they needed a guide. I thought I was guiding the adults. I'm guiding the children. Literally the children of God. Even though you're an adult that acts like a whole ass child, it's like, you know, you're a Luciferian in that sense. Lucifer was nothing more than a child that could not overcome himself. So God put him in a place where he could be his own God. That's it. So that he could rule over people like himself. He could rule over the people like him. Anybody that feels like this guy, you're welcome to go to the new world and be part of his world. He wants to be your leader. He wants to lead you. If you'd like to go with him, you're welcome. There's the door. And that was a free will choice. The fallen. A third of them were like, yeah, I feel like him. I feel like I don't want to be here anymore. I feel like I could do greater things than this. I feel like I could be a ruler. Those were the leaders, bro. They're like, I don't want to fucking follow into suit. I don't want to live here in the heavens and just be fucking happy all the fucking time. I want adventure. I want fight. I want all of this. I want to do all this. All right, round them up. Come on, all of you guys, you're all going? Everybody's crying, please don't leave. No! This sucks here. He's terrible. I hate living here. And they left. And where do they live? Here with you. The people that feel just like you, like them. Yeah, fuck God. Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to do what he says. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck them. I want to just have fun. I want to have sex. I want to do drugs. I want to hurt people. I want to do all kinds of crazy fucking, you know what I mean, sinful shit. I want to have fun. I was like, go on with your bad self. You stay over there with that bullshit, though. Don't be bringing that shit around my chosen ones. That's it. We love you. You love us. You go ahead with your badass self. But in the sense of, you know, that's kind of really what it happens. It's just, they were his, you know, he didn't cast them out. Gave them a place to go hang out. It's like, fine, go over there. Me, on the other hand, that's a whole nother fucking funny story. It's a hilarious story. I kept running from him. He didn't give me no place to put. He kept putting me back. Right back with you, motherfuckers. He didn't put me nowhere but right here. Hell on earth. Hell on earth. Hell on earth. Going back to it, hey, fuck you and your lives, bro. I don't give a shit. I've been talking about your wife from the beginning. You think that you're going to walk up and I'm not going to be nice to the bitch? Ha ha! I mean, I will. I won't say shit. You know, kill him with kindness. Actually, in the sense of I'll laugh and walk away because you're not going to put me in that kind of stupid bullshit. Don't ask me to be nice to somebody I don't like. I don't like them. Why don't you like them? I told you a million times why. They're useless pieces of meat. Like, dude, you talking about my wife like that? You ain't right. Am I lying? You always want to say I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. They're useless pieces of meat. In the event of an emergency, bro, and you're not there, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do if a pipe breaks? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're not going to do anything. They're going to call for help, bro. They're useless. They're useless pieces of meat. They're hamburger helper. And it's your fault. It's your fault. You didn't train your women and family to be, you know what I mean, servants of God. You don't know it. And that's it. It's like they don't know God either. They're going to turn to another man. Similar to you. You know what I mean? They're going to be looking for another daddy. because they don't know our Father who art in heaven as their Father to guide them. They're looking to you. And that's it too. It's like, you made this. This is your own creation. You want to make it better, then you better do something about it. Otherwise, you're content with dying in the fucking unhealthy fucking lifestyles you have. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. I mean, not even that. Poor Bobby. It's like, you work all that hard and they don't even wear fucking Jordans. I don't really care about them anyways. They fucking, my feet are too fat for that shit. But anyways, going back to it, it's like, you're just, okay with the way things are, and it getting harder and harder and harder. God says he can make it better. I'm so godly, right? It's all resurrection weekend. Like, I'm just trying to get you to God. You need to leave your bunk ass lives. I guess. I mean, it was so even ancient then. They heard about Jesus walking through the towns. We're gonna find him, bro. Let's go find him. Leave everything. We're going to find them. Dude, do you know the stories, bro? These people had nothing. They just walked out of fucking, they were from surrounding countries. They came from surrounding countries to meet this guy, bro. If they believed it. That's how I used to pray to him. If I could just touch, that's how they believed, bro. If they could just touch his robe, they could be healed. He had the power to heal all things, dude. And they would come from everywhere, bro. They were willing to leave everything, bro, at the drop. If they caught word that he was nearby, it didn't even matter. Like I said, they came from all different countries. They knew he was out there, dude, and they were going to find him. They were praying to God to find him, dude. He can heal us. He can and what did he do? He told them how to think. He told them how to see things, bro. He told them what God said. He gave them faith. He gave them direction. He gave them inspiration. He told them to believe that they could be healed. He told them to believe it. They believed it, and they walked free in these ideas. They were free thinkers. They were free from the persecution of what had been put in their minds based on what he said. And that's why they killed him. Because all he had to do was speak these words, and that's what they always say. There's power in his words. There's power in yours too, sort of. You know what I mean? That's what he came. He had the power, but you got to listen to the stories, dude. People came up and asked him to heal. And he made sure, if you believe that I have the power to do so, then okay. He always left it up to their belief. If you believe, then so shall it be. And when you think about it, it's like, not did he just believe it. He said, okay, my God said, but do you believe it? Because it shall only work if you believe. You know what I mean? And he healed by their beliefs. They believed, so they healed. And that's what it means to be an evangelist. It's like, I know that what he said is true, that I can do these things. But do you know that? And that's where it is they become filled with the Holy Spirit. Meaning their spirit inside starts over-programming their brain and tells their brain they can walk. Their brain is told by everyone that it can't. The feeling in their leg tells them that they can't. The people around them tell them that they can't. The doctors tell them that they can't. They can't do all these things. Somebody stands in front of them and tells them, you can. You just gotta believe it, dude. Believe it like I do it. I promise. Stand up. Don't think about it. Just see yourself standing, and you shall stand again. You can do this. You tell your mind to control your body. Stand up. In the name of Christ, stand up. And they think about it, and they think they can do it. I think I can. I think I can. Just like a baby. And they stand. And now they know what it takes to stand. All they had to do was believe in themselves. They could always do it. Science was wrong. God is real. What's the God? Believe. Believe. I can't show you him, but if you believe in him, you'll see him. That's all Jesus wanted you to do, is believe, bro. And because he told people to believe differently, they killed him. But it didn't matter, dude. That message we're still telling. They couldn't stop it. They figured if they killed him, the message would stop and people would stop being like him. They would stop following his God. Nah, bro, here we are, 20,000 years later, bro, and I believe, bro. I believe in God. I believe in what Jesus said, bro. It was real, and it still is. And that's, going back to my twins. Guys, if you could find it in a church, you would have found it. And that's why you pay for therapy, is you can't really let the truth out. And that's what you need to do, is come here and face the truth. It was never about, you know what I mean, all of that, and you always knew that. But your fears created something way bigger than it is, and then your family put all of this on it, and you guys put way too much on this shit. But in essence, yeah, they're holding you back, bro. Until you step away from your life and go take some time with God, your life is never going to get right. And when you come back, your life will be forever changed. And you will start changing your life and theirs too. And if they stand behind you, they're going to follow your lead. You know what I mean? Royce, you tell your wife and daughters that you're going to spiritual boot camp. They're going to expect you come back differently. And then you come back and you enforce your, you know what I mean, what you've learned into your household. And you change these women. That's how it works. You can't bring them along. They can't sit there and watch you cry, bro. They can't listen to you tell the stories that I tell. But they need to be told. Your pain needs a voice. Those stories must come out. That shit that you're hiding inside of you has to come out so that you can come out. You're hiding behind it. And you need that place. And that's what it is. It's like everybody needs that. And that's what I am. You know what I mean? You need that place to pour out your pain and your, darkness. And you need God's message. And you need someone that understands and that can actually push you too. You know what I mean? You need Kobe. And Kobe lies within me, dude. And Kobe's here. And you need Kobe. And, not to say that he's not with you, but you can't hear the spirits where you are. You can't see outside of what you see in front of you. So, the choice is always yours, but there's a good factor of, like, their pride will not let them do such things. But what are they being asked to do? Seek God. Seek spirituality. Seek enlightenment. Seek healing. And they've got all kinds of fucking fears and all kinds of worries and all this shit. Dude, if you don't stop falling on me, all this snow keeps falling on me. I mean, at least it's melting. But, I am covered in snow and water. Maybe I should close the window. That's it. I know you're mad at me, but I mean, it doesn't matter how I look at your girls. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that, you know what I mean, you get better. That your guys' lives get better, that they're okay when you're not there, that they have the right vision, that all of you are watching God and God's, you know what I mean? And you got the right mentality. That's all that matters, bro. And I'm telling you, they can't get it on their own. You made them dependent off of you. And, your dependents depend on you to get this, you know what I mean? To get this teaching into your life. And, not just your kids, bro, but your families and shit. This shit has been lost, bro. Like, you're part of ancient bloodlines, and it's like, it's so long and forgotten, where you guys don't honor your own traditions, you don't honor your feelings, you don't honor your heritage, you don't honor, God. There's a lot to be done, but again, the work is just sitting down and doing your own healing. Sit in a place where you're safe to face your shadows as they start coming up. And we need them to start coming up. We need to, not necessarily fast track it, but when it happens, bro, and you start purging like I did, bro, you're going to need to sit down for a few weeks. This is going to take a minute. Some of you are older than me and have been through worse. You have the memories. It's not even going to be as hard as mine, waiting for shit to come up. You're just going to be pouring this shit out. And that's what needs to happen. If a therapist could do it, then everybody would be healed. People wouldn't keep going to therapy if therapy was, you know what I mean? If it didn't take so long to get you comfortable to talk about your shit. You know what I mean? Whereas me, oh fuck, you just vomit that shit up at me. I've had so many people, strangers, bro, so many strangers that'll tell me about their sexual abuse. And they're like, I don't know why I told you that. I've never told anyone that. I needed to tell somebody. Strangers, bro, it just comes out. They never told nobody ever about it. But when they come around me, it's like they got to say it, dude, and they feel comfortable. It's not even a conversation I start, dude. There's so many of them where it just like, can I tell you something that I never told nobody before? Come on with it. This is gonna be good. Let me light a cigarette for this. This is gonna let me start the chakra cleaning. This is gonna I need to blow this shit back out. I'm not sitting with this, whatever this is. You ain't never told nobody, meaning nobody could take it before me. I'm about to take this. I could take it. Give it to me. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Show me yours, I'll show you mine. Alright, so be mad. Be mad. But you're not mad. I mean, maybe you are. At who though? At me? Because I don't like what you've done with your life? Who cares? All I'm trying to do is get your life right. And again, I don't have to like your wife. I don't have to like your wife. And in essence, you're like, you have to respect her. I don't have to, bro. You do. You can't make me respect your wife, bro. And when I stand here and I tell you all the reasons why I don't, who the fuck are you to argue with me? I have all the reasoning to tell you why I don't respect these women. And if I don't, for all those reasonings, then why would anyone else? And that's where you really want to fight me. You want to fight? Why? Because I'm wrong? No, because I'm right. Why don't you do something about it? And that's it. It's like you can't change them overnight. You can't change them. You can change you and they'll change with you. If that's how your relationships work. I don't know. Anyways, be mad. I don't care. Be sad. Be whatever you want to be, bro. What did I hear? I know I can be what I want to be. Hey, somebody was talking shit about Nas. It was Pac. I heard a song yesterday. Pac was talking shit about Nas in one of his songs before he died. Did you know that? And then you turn around and Nas said something about Pac in his song after he was dead, like they were cool. No, that's not what the music says, bro. Don't be trying to fucking make shit cool now that people are dead and shit. Try to change the narrative and the fucking story. And then right before I got on here, I saw this video of Nipsey saying that Lil Wayne was hella fucking fake. Hey, ain't nothing out here but a bunch of fake rappers, bro. I feel it. That's why I roll with the hood. Because we were hood before we started rapping about it. You know what I mean? Because the boys in the hood is always... Eazy-E was a motherfucking G, bro. He wasn't a rapper. He just rapped about some shit. You know what I mean? Just rapped about some shit. We're not rappers. I'm not against rap. I'm not against rappers. But I am against those thugs. I think Bone Thugs is going to be here for 420. They usually are. Probably tonight as I'm singing them. They're always here. Not this year. I'm like, no. I don't do shows, dude. I really don't. Are you going to go tomorrow? I don't know. I told you. It's up to the weather. It's up to the weather, man. Father time and all. He'll tell me what time it is. If I'm really going to do that on 420. I mean, it's not like I care to see any of the performers or any of the people. I'm just supposed to go and do spiritual work. I feel like I don't even need to go in there. I could just literally stand on fucking Colfax and burn that bitch out. In the essence, I don't really got to be part of the show. I am the show. Just need to show up. I'm not part of that, dude. I'm not there for the entertainment. I mean, in essence, when I start doing my shit, I'm very entertaining. Like, oh, dude, she's a whole ass witch. I sure the fuck am. In my face. God bless you and all. Love and light, bitch. Love and light. Love and light. God sent me to pray over you fuckers. Pass the dough cheap on the left. Actually, I like the stoners. They're fun. I don't know. I don't like your girlfriends and shit, and that's because, I don't care that all of them smoke weed. I don't want to smoke weed. These are the type of bitches that are going to say something stupid after they exhale. Waiting to exhale. Bitch, hold that shit in until you die. Like, don't breathe that bullshit out on me. You got dragon breath and shit. Oh, God. And then you got fucking... His girlfriend don't even wear deodorant, bro. That bitch don't even wear deodorant, bro. That bitch don't even wear deodorant, bro. Bro. You let her crawl on top of you, let smell like that. Ew. Hippies and shit. She says she's a halfway hippie. I think you're a full hippie if you don't wear deodorant, bro. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. And if she smells her armpits, that's just the smell. That's gross. There's no difference than Russ's girl with her Did she show up with her titties out again? Can you put your fucking body parts away? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with these people? Russ's girlfriend's idea of showing up to a VIP situation is how much skin can I let in? Right next to Kanye, I don't know, she comes in naked every fucking time. This bitch done come in here. If you cannot bring that naked bitch in my house. I have children. No. Ew. No, baloney Barb must stay outside. You guys think I'm a bitch? You're fucking married these bitches, bro? What the fuck? You put her on roller skates naked and took pictures? You want me to respect you? I can't. I don't know why I can. I mean, I guess I can, but I can't shut the fuck up. How about that? I mean, maybe I could. Just keep them away from me. That's all I mean. I don't have to be mean. Don't bring them up in the conversation. I ain't got nothing nice to say about these motherfuckers. I'm not good at niceties. I mean, I'll give respect and, all of that, but no. I can't respect your broads, bro. I can't even respect you because of your broads. I struggle with this all the way. I'm just trying to help you, bro. In the essence of, I understand that you're probably never going to leave these broads because, you have a fucking attachment, but you need to step away from them and do some work on yourselves at least. And be a better man for these broads if if they have to be, I don't know. I'm trying to say that, good luck. If I never see you again, or I never see you in this life, just know it was your choice. You chose stability over the unknown. And that's okay. Again, you can find God another way. As far as enlightenment and all of that, I don't know. Again, I think you're going to have to leave your family and go to a Buddhist temple or something to find the shit that I do. It's kind of part of it, truthfully. Anyways, yeah, so, it's Saturday. I'm pushing your limits. You're pushing mine. We're getting pushed. Push it to the limits. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Sorry your feelings are hurt about the truth. That's all it is. It's like, I'm not lying. I'm not being mean. I mean, it sounds mean. It sounds very mean. But that's not, I'm not mean. I'm me. I'm direct. And it's hurtful to your ego. Your ego is always, sensitive to the words that come out of my mouth. Are you trying to be mean? I mean, I spend a lot of time trying not to be mean. So in the sense of, am I being mean? No. And if I am, I'm like, I'm going all in. I'm going to be a bitch. I'm being a cunt. I even catch myself. But I'm not trying to be mean. I'm telling you how I fucking feel. My feelings are validated. I can prove them. Why do you feel like this bitch is an ugly, basic bitch? Let me show you the picture. Let me tell you about these bitches. I have put together my opinion based on the actions that I have seen. It's like, it's not fabricated. I know enough. Just enough. You're welcome to tell me more, but I think I'm just going to talk more shit if you think about it. In the essence of, you're trying to build up something that doesn't stand. And, when I was talking about that the other day, that's what it was. It's like, what happened between me and Marshall? He got sour because I don't accept his friends and family. And he drew a line. He's like, no, you're not going to, no. I love you, but no. Well, I don't care then. Fine. Because I don't want to hang out with your fucking daughter and your fucking loser fucking friends. I don't care. I wanted to love you, not them. I didn't know this was a whole fucking package, bro. I didn't know that this is what it comes with. It's like, that's not how it works. I don't care. No. Can't you keep them separate? Can't you keep that shit away from me? I don't know. Who made this way? You know what I mean? What makes an evil stepmother? The fact that I gotta be their stepmother. Nobody asked to be their stepmother. I asked to be your wife. In this sense, no. I know you guys have kids and shit, and that's another thing too. It's like, they have a mom, don't they? I can be a supportive role, but I'm not their mother, bro. And I'm not their father. And that's where it goes to my children. They don't have a father. They don't have any of that. So there's no, you know what I mean, where you have to assert yourself or, you know what I mean, play a role. I just saw this really great video of that too, where this guy asked this kid if he could adopt him. And the kid started laughing, or started crying. But, you know, all of these dynamics and shit, you guys created these dynamics by tradition. And traditionally speaking, it's, you're gonna have boring-ass relationships. I guess, whatever. If you want to get old with this person and just die and, you know, this is the, you know, the good times are over and, you know, raise grandchildren and shit, go ahead. Whatever you like. You know, my grandma was really vibrant. Before she died, she went on cruise ships. She would go and do a lot of great things, dude. She really tried to live the best. She really tried to experience life until there was no more life to have. She lived it until, you know what I mean? And that's just it. I feel like you guys are just, you know, bunk, boring. No desires, no adventures, no need for change, no aspirations. You're just gonna get old and die with this person. Have a bunch of kids. It doesn't sound like, I don't know. I guess it's the, you know, that's the life that's made for, you know what I mean? The normal human beings. It's a normal human being life. I'm not a normal human being. We came to have much more life than that. We want more than normalcy. That's for sure. I come from the chaos. I'm here for the chaos. I'm here to fuck shit up. Anyways, fuck it up. Have a good day. Be mad if you want to. You know, shoot your negative energy and, you know, shoot your shots and try to take, you know, your feelings out on me and make me jealous. But I'm not. I feel sorry for you. I pity you. And your lovers. And your friends. And your children. Your communities. Your followers. I pity all of you. Because I know with that kind of mindset, the mindset that all of you have, you're doomed and you'll never find actual joy. So I pity you. But in the essence of, you know, what does my pity do for you? Nothing. That's why I spent all this time trying to teach you how to get over it. Later we'll do some, deep, dark shadow work. I'm sure there's plenty in the books of how to teach you how to overcome some shit. Is anybody doing this? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Good luck to you. Later.